If you're a cake vendor and you are not maximizing your flour, you are leaving serious money on the table. In this video, I'm showing you the exact commercial cake recipe I used to turn 450 grams of flour into 35,000 naira. What you learn in this video includes the exact recipe and quantities I used to achieve this result, how to price your cake properly, and why this recipe works for commercial purposes. If you're a cake vendor or a home baker trying to go commercial, or you just want your baking to actually make you money, then this video is for you. Watch to the end. The pricing breakdown is the most important part. In this video, I will be showing you how to make this stew recipe that sells very well. For the first recipe, we start off by cracking egg into the bowl. Now for all the measurements for this recipe is going to be on the screen, and I'm still going to leave it in the description box. So I won't be mentioning them in this voiceover. Go in with the sugar. And whisk properly to combine. I'm using a hand mixer here. You can use just a hand whisk. A manual whisk if you don't have an electric one or a chargeable one like I'm using in this video. Just use the normal hand whisker and beat the egg and the sugar until it is very creamy, just like this. And go ahead and add the oil. Go in with the milk. Now add the flavor. For this, I'm using the condensed milk flavor. You can add vanilla, you can add chocolate flavor, and then go in with drops of coffee flavor. If you don't have coffee flavor, you can add um, just normal coffee, about 1 teaspoon. Then add salt and grate in a little amount of nutmeg. Nutmeg really makes this recipe taste a whole lot different, so don't skip this. Make sure you add nutmeg to the recipe and mix everything to combine. Add vinegar into the mixture. Stir it and set aside. Now let's work on the dry ingredients. Add pan flour into the flour. This helps to give it a finer texture. Add the cocoa powder. Add milk, powdered milk flavor. This is optional, but if you can be able to get it in your area, please add it. Then go in with baking powder, baking soda, and combine everything. Sift the flour into the wet ingredient and mix properly until there is no lumps in the batter. Add hot water into the mixture and mix properly to combine. Okay, set this aside and let's line out our baking pans. Here I'm using this foil packs. This foil pack comes in different sizes, but for the price that I sell this cake, I use this particular size. So each this recipe gives me about 5 packs of this cake. Just pour the batter into the pan until it is almost how do I put it? You are leaving about an inch up so that the cake can rise properly. Then I dusted up with some coconut flour. This is very optional. I do this because I don't want the toppings to sink under the cake. I still want it to be held up just for the visual appeal. I top this with some peanut shreds and cashew nuts because this is the topping that this client requested for. You can do other kinds of topping like chocolate chips, sprinkles, or raisins. Just make it pop. And let's set this aside and prep the second recipe. I'm going to bake all this cake together at once. So after making the first recipe, I'm going to go in and do the second batch. Now for the second recipe, we are making red velvet. And for this is half of the first recipe that we did because we are aiming for 7 packs for this recipe. Both for the first recipe and the second recipe should give us 7 packs plus. So I'm halving the recipe. So for this red velvet, it's all the whole process is the same thing. The ingredients are almost the same thing, aside the fact that the cocoa is reduced and then there's an introduction of the red food color in this one. I topped the red velvet with the same choice of topping, and then I lined out both the red velvet and the chocolate in a pan and baked everything at once. This will help to maximize gas. I baked this for about 170 degrees Celsius until the cake was well baked, and this is what we have, guys. We got 2 packs of red velvet plus a tiny cupcake and 5 packs of chocolate from this 450 grams of flour. Yeah, so after this, we are going to pack this so that we can send it to our clients. Now I use a transparent bag, and this is the trick I use to get more clients. This transparent bag, transparent nylon that I use to wrap up the cake, gives it a very visual appeal. People can see through the cake and see the goodness inside the cake, and they want other more. Aside from that, these foil packs have their own cover, but it's not transparent, so I don't like to use it for my cake business. So this is what I use. You can also actually like do this, and it will help you to get more clients. People can see the toppings you use and how moist the cake is. Yeah. So I'm going to wrap this all up, and I usually place a dessert spoon on the pack because this is how I branded the cake. I always put the dessert spoon and then I add my stickers to it. So this is our cake after packaging, and this is exactly how it looks on display. So let me know in the comment section, if you see this cake displayed somewhere, are you going to buy it or not? We sell each of this pack for 5,000 naira, and trust me, people always order this. They love it. If you see this displayed at the mall or supermarket, anywhere you see it, would you like to place an order? Looking at how appealing the cake is, I would like to know in the comment section. So this order, one person bought 5 packs and the other person bought 2 packs for this particular batch of order, and this is how we package and send them out. Now let's get into costing for this recipe, because this is one of the most important parts. It costs flour 450 grams is 600 naira, sugar 600, egg 750, corn flour 3 TBSP of corn flour is 200 naira, milk 900 naira, flavor 600, cocoa 1000, nutmeg 200 naira. The red color use 100 naira, milk flavor powder 300 naira, vinegar 100 naira, oil 800, baking powder 300, and baking soda 100 naira. Now the overhead cost is utilities 1,500, packaging 1,500, miscellaneous 500 naira. Total cost of production is 10,050 naira. Each pack is sold for 5,000. We sold 7 packs at 35,000 naira. Okay, so taking out all the expenses we made for this cake recipe, we made a profit of 24,950, and this is because we calculated everything. Sometimes price varies and you might make more than this. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give the video a thumbs up, drop a comment in the comment section, let me know if this was useful to you, and I'll see you in my next video.